Hello there. So this is gonna be my first ROS tutorial on how you can build a bot in Gazebo. So open up your terminal and start Gazebo. I hope this will gonna be the easiest method to build a robot from the GUI. Now you can go to the model editor and just click and drag a box so that we can create a chassis. Then try to scale it from the X direction. You can just make it a bit double the size and then make it a bit thinner using the Z axis. Now I'm gonna be putting it at least you should keep it at the center of the Y axis, and it should go to the positive direction of the X axis, that is the red line, and Y is for the green line. Now you just double click on it and you go inside the link inspector, and here you can see the second pose, just change it to 0.4 so that it can touch the ground. Now the next part is just drag a cylinder so that we can build a wheel and put it on the right side of it. Now double click, there is another link inspector which will be open. Now go to the, just remember that you should not go for the first one, the pose. This you should just check for the second time the pose enter. So just change the Z to 0.3 and make it 1.5707 radians. That means it should rotate to 90 degrees. Now go to visual tab, and inside there you just make the radius to 3 and the length you can make it to to 0.25. That's it. And inside the collision as well, we should do the same settings. So here you can just change the radius to the same 0.3, the length also 0.25. Why we use this collision is because this is actually the interaction with the environment. So when it hits an object, how much distance it should hit. So this is the reason the collisions should be same as the geometry. Now just copy this wheel and put it and paste it on the left side. Now we need to get the join, so we have to join these wheels, right? So the parent is link 0. The link 0 is nothing but the chassis. Link 1 is the wheel, the right side wheel. Then we want to rotate it on the Z axis, and then this is the alignment. As you can see here, the color has been changed to blue, the right side vehicle, and then create. So it will be attached to the chassis. Now again, just click on the join. We are going to be making this for the, and be sure that the join type should be revolute because we want this to rotate in a direction. Then again, the parent link 0, that is the chassis. Child is link clone, that is the clone of the vehicle, right? And Z, it should rotate to Z, and make sure that it should be Y minimum this time. Now we need to make a caster wheel. So caster sphere. Just click and drag a sphere and go double click, go to visual, and inside visual you can see there is a radius, and just try to make the radius to let's say 0.2. Fine. And the collision itself should also be the same, right? So make it to 0.2 as well. And of course we forgot to link, right? So the link, we have to pose it to touch the ground, right? So just go to the second pose option and make it to 0.2 to Z axis. Now you can see it touches the ground. Now we have to join this sphere, so just go to joint, link it to chassis, and link to is for the sphere, and make sure that ball is selected in the joint type because this should rotate in all the direction, right? Now make it to the center of the y-axis, and it should go to this. So as you can see, we have the wheel attached. Now the next part is we need to attach a camera, a depth camera. Why we use that? We use this camera, you know, to follow something. If we want our robot to follow, so you can find this in the models. You have all the models. If it, because I have already downloaded it, so if it's not download, just select it and it will start downloading in your gazebo. Now just select this depth camera and put it just in between these two wheels, but make sure that the camera has to be mounted on top of the chassis. So just select this option to move, and then try to make it, make sure that only the camera has to be selected, and then try to move it upwards and try to mount it on the chassis, just above the chassis. Okay, so I think we have it on. No, just a bit, we have to set it down on the chassis. Okay, I think now it's fine. So the next part is okay, just set it here. So now we have to add the sensor. I think there's something missing. Okay, yeah, we need to have a joint. So we need to join this camera as well to the chassis, right? So make sure that joint type has to be selected as fixed. Sorry, it got stopped. So make sure it has to be selected as fixed, and then joint 0 is for the chassis, and then depth camera. As a child, we need to add. Yeah, that's it. Now we need to add a plugin so that the camera should work, right? So what we can try is just write the follower name as the as the plugin name, but be sure the file name should be libfollower plugin.so. So .so is usually used in Ubuntu or Linux. Now save your model. Maybe you can save it in any folder you wish. So I'm gonna create a new folder, and here I'm gonna be putting the name of the folder as lost test, and then choose this folder, save it. Now you have to exit out this model editor, so just go to file, exit model editor, and when it exits out, now you can run your model actually. So just try to test it. Just drag a box in front of this model, so you can see the bot has started moving towards the box, right? So let's just hope you enjoyed this video. So please like and subscribe our channel for more videos. Thank you. As you can see here, it's an AI robot that I have built especially for kids. Let's just try it once. IB, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
So you can see here it actually answers and listening to your voice. Let's try one more thing. IB, what is time?
It is 10 past 5 p.m.
So this is how it works. Thank you.